Hi, I'm Jean Fox of the New Jersey Board of Public Utilities. On behalf of the board, I'm excited to tell you about a new refrigerator freezer recycling program that will help you reduce your household energy use, protect the environment, and put some money back in your pocket. You may not know it, but the old refrigerator in your garage or basement is having as much impact on your monthly utility bills as it is on the environment. Refrigerators can account for up to 20% of your home's energy use, and older models can use up to 4 times the energy that new ones use. That energy is costing you money every day. But with our recycling program, you have a chance to get some of that money back. When you recycle a refrigerator or freezer through our program, you won't have to worry about hauling it anywhere. We'll come to you and pick it up. And you'll save as much as $150 a year in energy cost. Of course, you're not the only winner when you recycle. The environment wins too. Believe it or not, recycling just one old refrigerator has the same positive impact on the environment as taking 2 cars off the road for 1 year in terms of avoiding carbon dioxide emissions. And an amazing 95% of refrigerator parts can be recycled into other products. Taking advantage of this recycling program is an important way for you to help our state reduce our energy consumption 20% by the year 2020. If we can get every citizen, every family, and every town to join in the effort to reduce energy use, we can protect our water, our air, and our prosperity for generations to come. We are excited and proud to team with Jayco Environmental on such a worthwhile project. Our hope is that everyone in New Jersey with an old fridge or freezer in your garage or basement will participate in this great program. On behalf of all of us, thank you.
In order for a refrigerator to be recycled, it must be broken down into its component parts. Michael Dunham, Director of Energy and Environmental Programs for Jayco, describes the process.
We start by picking up refrigerators at customers' homes. Then we put them into the truck and bring them into this facility where we recycle 95% of the materials that went into manufacturing those refrigerators. We actually refer to it as demanufacturing because it really is the mirror image of the manufacturing process.
During demanufacturing, a number of materials are separated out so they can be repurposed or recycled, including metals, glass, which can be used as an aggregate in concrete, plastics, and oil, which can be cleaned and reused as mineral oil. Refrigerators can also contain hazardous materials that must be removed with extra care.
CFC-12 is a very powerful ozone-depleting global warming chemical. In fact, it's 10,950 times greater than CO2. You have about 1/2 pound in every refrigerator, so just the refrigerant alone is 2.5 tons of CO2 equivalent.
Another potentially hazardous material is the polyurethane foam insulation found in refrigerators manufactured from the early 70s through the mid-90s.
Inside all of these materials, there are tiny bubbles, and they're full of a global warming ozone-depleting chemical, and it is 4,680 times greater than CO2.
Before a refrigerator can be broken down, it has to be identified and cataloged. Next, workers drill out a core sample of the unit's insulation.
We're looking for polyurethane foam that has CFC-11, and if they contain that, then we have to cut the refrigerators apart to get the foam out.
The dismantling starts by removing the refrigerator's shelves, crispers, and doors. The stripped-down fridge is then moved by conveyor to a specialized piece of equipment that removes all the unit's refrigerant and oil.
What we're doing is tilting the refrigerator so that the oil falls to the lowest part by gravity. Then we hook up an evacuation tool and suck out oil and refrigerant simultaneously. And this machine actually even cleans the oil so it can be recycled as a clean mineral oil instead of having to be handled as a hazmat.
Next, technicians cut the compressors out of the units with the same jaws of life used in emergency rescues. Finally, the units are cut open to separate the polyurethane foam insulation from the steel exterior. Each refrigerator contains about 10 pounds of foam, which is chipped away and bagged. It is then taken to a waste-to-energy facility and safely destroyed. During that process, each bag of foam generates 20 kilowatt hours of electricity.
So after we recycle the 95% of materials that went into making these units, this is all that's left. We have fiber insulation that's in the doors and the rubber gasket that keeps the doors closed. That's the only thing that goes to landfill.
Recycling an old refrigerator has many benefits, both for you and for the environment. For every refrigerator you recycle, you'll save up to $150 a year in energy costs. You'll also get a rebate for recycling the old unit. You'll help reduce global warming by keeping the equivalent of up to 10 tons of CO2 out of the atmosphere. That's the equivalent of taking 2 cars off the road for a year. You'll reduce the need for energy in your community. And you'll keep old units and potentially harmful chemicals out of landfills. If you'd like to recycle your old fridge or freezer, call or visit our website to schedule a free pickup.